Welcome to Alert Tales, the home of the most compelling real-life stories that hit close to the heart. If you're into powerful tales that stir emotions, ignite conversations, and bring us all together, you've found the perfect spot. Be sure to subscribe and become part of our community for more unforgettable stories that will keep you hooked. I ruined my anniversary by not being turned on by my partner in lingerie. My fiancé and I celebrated our third dating anniversary this weekend. Our anniversary fell on a Monday, so we celebrated all day Saturday, and it was lovely. Without going into details, we had an incredible night and ended with some really great fun in the bedroom. Sunday comes and we're both glowing from the previous night, and things are great. Then comes Monday, our actual anniversary. We treated the day mostly like any other Monday, with an addition of happy anniversary being said in the morning. We had already done flowers, dinner, all that on Saturday. The plan was for Monday to make her dinner and just watch a movie. Usually when we both get home, we immediately go to our respective bathrooms and relieve ourselves. I promise this is relevant later. I got home before her and did my business, and a couple hours later she got home. We barely spoke, asked how each other's days went, and then she rushed off to the bathroom. She was in there for quite a while before I heard her go over to the bedroom. A couple minutes later she came out wearing a bathrobe. In the past, her wearing her robe out into the living room usually meant there was surprise lingerie underneath. This always turns me on. This time, however, she came out wearing my bathrobe. Her bathrobe is very thin and shows off her curves. My bathrobe is thick, bulky, tattered, and the sleeves have toothpaste stains all over them, not necessarily the sexiest clothing item. I was confused and asked why she was wearing my robe, and she explained she couldn't find hers, and it must be in the wash. She walked over and sat next to me. I put my arm around her and grabbed her ass, half confused if she was trying to seduce me or just wanted a comfy robe. She then commented, "Wow, you're really grabbing that thing," which I took as she didn't want me to grab her butt, so I let go. I then noticed through an opening in the robe she had on white lacy lingerie. So I said, "Oh, what do you have on under there?" And she flirted back saying I'd have to wait till we're in the bedroom to see. At this point I really had to pee. And having not really seen her in the lingerie, just my bathrobe, I wasn't really turned on. I asked if I could use the restroom and meet her in the bedroom. I thought, when I come out of the bathroom and see her in the lingerie, then I'll be turned on. So I used the restroom and then entered our bedroom to find her still wearing my bathrobe. I walked up to her and started kissing her and removed the robe. Not 30 seconds later she was trying to remove my pants. Normally we have a decent amount of foreplay before things get too heavy, and I think I was still too distracted by the robe and I wasn't hard yet. I stopped her and asked if we could just lie down for a bit. She was clearly hurt and I felt terrible, but I just wasn't feeling it. I told her she looked amazing, she really did, and that I appreciate her taking the lead, but I wasn't really turned on because the lead up felt awkward. She asked what I meant and I explained that we barely even talked after work. She left to go use the bathroom, which isn't necessarily sexy, and then came out in lingerie expecting me to be ready to roll without needing any sort of flirting. She then explained she wasn't taking a shit but putting on extra makeup in the bathroom I didn't even notice because I was distracted by my bathrobe. She also said she tried to flirt with her comment about my hand on her butt, but to me it felt like a way of telling me to stop. I felt emasculated by not being hard for her, but I explained that sometimes just seeing a body isn't enough. Even then, I barely saw her body, it was under my robe, and that I need an emotional connection or a bit more of a build-up to be turned on. The rest of the night was spent with me reassuring her I found her attractive, her crying because she messed up, and me feeling like less of a man by not being able to get the job done. So anyways, I'm sharing because I can't talk about this with any of my friends or family, and I needed to get it off my chest. My fiancé and I are fine, there's no hard feelings, and we've talked through it. It just made the rest of the night awkward and strange. I wish she would have went through this effort after I had cooked her a romantic meal, and we had sat down and spent some time together. Sometimes I believe we have a view of men as being 100% horny all the time, and all that it takes is the green light from a woman, and they're immediately ready to go. That's just not the case for me. I'm also sharing in hopes there's other men out there that can relate that sometimes just seeing your partner look good isn't enough to turn you on.